Just for your additional information, and I want you people to make yourself comfortable while addressing this task. Okay, see, I know that you people feel it very complex to understand what is asked in your given task. Okay, so first thing, try to understand. We are going to write about Hadoop. That is for sure. We are writing about Hadoop. But in what way we are going to write? We are going to write in such a way that Hadoop is resolving the kind of shortcomings that big data technology is having. So before we write about what kind of things that are going to addressed by the Hadoop, we need to know what kind of the shortcomings big data have. So it is a tricky question, and it requires a maybe better way of understanding the task. So for that reason, I will explain you a simple way to understand how it can be done. First, cross-check for Hadoop and its advantages or benefits or the kind of services it provides. Six important activities of Hadoop, something like that. I want you to identify six extraordinary things that Hadoop can do. Then identify the kind of problems, like when we say that this is the XYZ benefit Hadoop is providing, it means that big data technology is having problem with that kind of the solution. It has a requirement, but the solution for that requirement it got a problem. So for example, we need some kind of security strategy. Maybe we should produce a using passwords, systems can be protected. If this is the benefit of password strategy, so for that password strategy there is a problem, right? So what can be the problem? So if passwords, like if there is no security is provided to the system, it can be accessed by the unauthorized people. When unauthorized people access a system, it will might result in loss of information, loss of data. It might create a lot of problems to the organizations. So to this is the problem organization have. To overcome that, organization created a password strategy, and thus password strategy issues each and every individual a separate unique identity type of passwords, and using that we can appropriate person can access the system. So this is how we should resolve by understanding. But when we know that password strategy is created for that reason and it provides this kind of benefit, from that we can notice that this is the problem for which this strategy was developed. Have you guys understood? Okay, password. So I will tell you in Telugu. See, మనకి ఇప్పుడు సిస్టమ్కి పాస్వర్డ్ పెడితే సిస్టమ్ ప్రొటెక్టెడ్ ఉంటుంది అనేది పాస్వర్డ్ స్ట్రాటజీ అని ఒక టెక్నాలజీ, ఒక టైప్ ఆఫ్ స్ట్రాటజీ యూజ్ చేయడం వల్ల వచ్చే బెనిఫిట్ అనుకోండి. ఆ స్ట్రాటజీ, ఆ బెనిఫిట్ నుంచి మనం వీఆర్ ట్రయింగ్ టు ఐడెంటిఫై వాట్ ఈస్ ద ప్రాబ్లమ్ ఫర్ విచ్ దిస్ వాస్ క్రియేటెడ్. ఇక్కడ ప్రాబ్లం ఏంటి? మేబీ సిస్టమ్కి ఏదైనా సెక్యూరిటీ అనేది లేకపోతే, సిస్టమ్ లెవెల్లో సెక్యూరిటీ అనేది లేకపోతే అన్ఆథరైజ్డ్ పీపుల్ సిస్టమ్ని యాక్సెస్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. దానివల్ల అనవసరమైన లైక్ మోర్ వ్యాలిడ్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ ఆర్ లైక్ అన్నెసెసరీ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్, వాట్ ఎవర్ ఇట్ ఈస్, ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ కెన్ బి యాక్సెస్డ్ బై ద అన్ఆథరైజ్డ్ పీపుల్. So to overcome that, we need a proper strategies. There are different type of strategies. In that, one is password protection strategy. So now, in the same way, we try to identify some of the benefits, excellent and extraordinary benefits that are offered by the Hadoop technology. And for each benefit, we try to identify what is the reason for which that benefit was created. We try to elaborate that reason. Okay, so that's what we call problem. So we identify six benefits, and for those six benefits, six appropriate issues for which they are developed. Okay, so first we write about those problems with examples. Okay, we try to explain it the way I explained. If appropriate security strategy is not implemented for the system, there is a possibility that unauthorized users might come and access the information system, or like the system that is connected like individual device, and because of which network might be compromised, and it might result in loss of valid data. This is the elaboration that I can do. So the example also quoted, I can simply say that if proper security standards are not implemented for the system, it might create loss, just simply data loss. I can easily mention in that way, and otherwise I can give some examples like if system is not properly secured, intruders or hackers might get access to the system, because of which they can have access to the multiple servers that are connected to the database or the system hard disk and the data contained in the individual system, and that information can be accessed by the intruder because of which it is possible. Like I can write n number of things about the topic. So this is what I call example. So I want you to write for each for each advantage at least a problem, and that problem should be at least 50 to 60 words. That's it, not more than that. Got it? I hope you guys got it. Okay, next thing, same kind of thing. Identify extraordinary things about MapReduce. What kind of activities it do, what kind of benefits it provide. Then identify what problems have MapReduce is resolving. Okay, list those problems properly, give be brief. Like you can write it in paragraphs, not in points. You can simply write everything in paragraphs. Okay, so after writing identifying benefits, then identify problems, then how, then elaborate about the benefit. What kind of benefit, whatever the benefit offered by the technology, elaborate it properly. That addresses the problem experienced by the big data technology. This is how we address this document. Understood? So right, this the same kind of study should be followed for the map reduce also. All right. Thank you guys.